I know it look crazy. I'm actually at the Float Milwaukee. If y'all don't know about float therapy is literally just being in a pool, like so, and just floating for at least an hour. And the whole point of that is just to get your mind and your spirit into such a relaxed state to where you just are connecting with your body and you're connecting with what is that? You're connecting with your body and you're getting more in tune with your spirit and with your inner self without any noise, without any distraction, without any phone, without TV, food, nothing. It's just you and your thoughts. And I've done this once before actually, and this is my second time. So I said this time I'm gonna have to cover up my head. I went to Walmart to get a swim cap, so prepared. Last time I didn't have nothing on my head and that salt water. So I'm here for the second time, and I love this. It's just it can be such a reset for your body too. It just eases your body. And so there's salt water in here, and it causes you to float. And I swear the first time I did this, I fell asleep. I didn't even know that I fell asleep until the timer went off. There's a timer that goes off after you've been in here for a certain amount of time. I was like, wow, did I really just fall asleep? It's really like that. So I don't think I have enough storage on my phone or on my GoPro either to catch me doing this for an hour straight, but I'm gonna show y'all what I can. The shower's over here, and it's a pool. It's just me in here, individual pool for an hour. So let's get it. I don't want to talk too much. I want to relax now. So let's do it.
spirit guides that guides myself. Ask to receive any message right now that I'm supposed to. Ask for guidance. Ask for clarity. Ask for direction.
So I just realized that I took y'all to the float, but I didn't share any of my after experiences. And you know what? It's because my camera always dies. It always dies, and I'm not able to actually catch the whole float from beginning to end and yada yada yada. So as I said, I think this was my second float at the Milwaukee float location, and both times I freaking love it. It's like a meditation method where it's just you're floating in water and you just let your mind be at ease for an hour. I get the hour one. I think there's like 90 minutes, and I think there might even be 2-hour ones. They even have some events where you can float all night. Like you can literally RSVP and pay for float events where you can be in a room all night just floating. I really wonder how that would be. I would do it just to experience it. Like I wonder if I could fall asleep and just be asleep for a few hours at a time at a float. But anyway, both times it's really nice in there. It's a very clean facility. The girls up front are very nice. And you know, you get into this room, and there's two types of rooms. There's a room with a pool like you guys saw, and then there's also a room where it's not a pool, but you're in this kind of, I don't know what they call it. Like, what is it? Like a tub or something? It looks like one of those MRI machines or something. And to me, that just feels a little too claustrophobic. Like I feel like I would freak out in there. Even if the lid is open, I feel like I would freak out. So I just like the pool. I like the openness of it, because really, I mean, I feel like that's what a meditation session should be like, right? You should be in an open space, and I feel like it helps with your energy more. So my second time in the pool, so in this room, you have a shower and all that. They give you like this foam headrest thing, so you can rest that behind your head while you're floating in the water. And they also give you these earplugs. The earplugs this last time really bothered me. They weren't staying in. And to be honest, like it kind of bothered me throughout the whole float, because I really felt water was getting in my ear. So they tell you that you're actually supposed to put on the earplugs when you're in the shower, before you get in the shower, before you wash off, because they want you to be like super clean without any product on your body or whatever before you get into the pool. So you're supposed to put that on first before you get into the water. I didn't. I showered and then I put the earplugs on, because they didn't stay this time. But the last time I did it, I didn't put the earplugs in before I got into the shower, but I actually put the earplugs in after I had been floating for a while, and then they stayed in better the first time. So this time they were kind of bothering me, and I didn't get into as much of a relaxed state as I wanted to, because water kept getting into my ear, salt water at that. And actually, weeks after the float, I felt like I had water in my ear. It's funny because just until a few days ago, I feel like it finally feels like I don't have water in my ear. If you don't want that to bother your experience, I guess listen to them or whatever and put the earplugs on before you get into the shower. But either way, I still had a good time. For me, this year especially has been a year of mindfulness, of connecting to my spirit and to my body, and doing floats like that, doing activities like this gives me an opportunity to just disconnect from noise. It's no technology, it's no phones, it's nobody in the room except you. And it's just an opportunity to just be still and be quiet and feel your body. And I love that so much. The first time that I did it, it was just like, I was so comfortable, I fell asleep. I didn't even know that I fell asleep until, actually they do a few things to wake you up, because they know people are gonna go to sleep. So they do like this noise, this dinging noise that goes on for like 5 minutes, and then they turn the bubbles on in the pool gently. All of this is very gently to wake you up. The first time I was there, I didn't even hear the noise that they had going on for 5 or 10 minutes. I only woke up because the bubbles went off in the pool. But this last time I did hear the noise, so the dinging noise, so I know that I wasn't as relaxed as I was the first time. But either way, it was still a good time. And I got a package of 5. So I used to, I have 3 more. Yeah, I would recommend it. So there's one in Milwaukee, there's Float Milwaukee, there's one in Chicago, and I know there's many throughout the United States. Definitely recommend it if you just want a moment to just clear your head and just be in tune with your body. I think, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I do feel, not anymore, but I used to feel like such a disconnect with self sometimes, just because there's so much noise in our lives. There's so much chatter and distractions, and sometimes we really and truly forget about checking in with the most important person in this life. And I feel like the most important person is ourselves, because if we don't take moments to check in with ourselves, whether that's through meditating, whether that's through writing, whether that's through voice recording or being creative in some type of way, whatever, you do a disservice to yourself. And I feel like also the people around you too. So I'm gonna go back, and it'll give me another excuse to be in Milwaukee. Look at me, I think I'm like a Milwaukeean. A Milwaukeean? What do you guys call yourselves in Milwaukee? I went to Milwaukee today. Before that, I did the float, which is what I'm talking about. The float was actually like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it was a good time. Oh, also at my location, I feel like through all the other locations too, after you're done with your float, they have a post-float room. You can go into this room. They have tea, they have water. They might have, I don't know what else they have, but it's a cute little room. I've never actually been in there, but I have a room for you to just chill. Oh, they also have like hair dryers and stuff, and they really take care of you. They got slippers for you to walk around in. It's really nice. It's really nice. If you're in the Milwaukee area, if you're in the southeastern Wisconsin area, I'll link it down below for y'all to check out. Even if you're not, do some research yourself to see if you have any floats around you. It's a really, really great experience, as y'all saw. It's very, I did some meditation, I did some grounding work. It's cool. I'm hungry. I feel like I always say I'm hungry, because I am. I love food. So yeah, cool.